Are we ready to rock and roll? Hello. Well, tonight, finally, I have found I have friends. Yes. It's Andrew, O'Brien, and friends. My wife thought, that's good, Andrew. It's, you know, at this stage in your life, you need friends. You want to retire, that's when you need them. Anyway, we're so, I suppose, honored to be here, to participate in this playing music and, you know, sharing with Eric's family and the whole Focal Point family, and just being here for Eric and everybody else. So we're going to play some Irish tunes, my actual friends tonight, just for one night only. Emer Harkins from County Clare, Rob Ryan from County London, and Eileen Gannon from County St. Louis. See? There you go. So we're going to start off with two jigs. The first is the Banks of Loch Gowna, and then the second one is called Pay the Reckoning.
3, 4.
Thank you very much, and just like to shout out to Mitzi and the family and friends. Played it before us. Always great to see you, Mitzi. And here the girls and Andrew and the rest of your gang. And for playing some Irish tunes too to warm us up. Appreciate that. Although we can't play as fast as Bioga, that's not possible. Yeah. the new young bands. Anyway, so the next few tunes will be reels. First one is a George White's Fancy, and then the musician. The second one is named after a very famous fiddle player, Martin Wynne, was it?
I'm not sure which one
Yeah.
it is.
Well, it's Martin Wynne's. It's one of the few, or many tunes called Martin Wynne's. But so 2 reels.
Yep.
I'm going to hand the mic over to Rob. Do you want my mic? Works.
Musical mics. I can speak into this one as well. Are we? There we go. All right. We're going to literally slow things down a little bit here with a slow air. This one has its origins. It goes all the way back to the 17th century. O'Donnell's Lament, and this one is going to hopefully bring a tear to your eye in honor of a great man, and a great sound man.
A sound man.
A sound man. As soon as I remember how it goes. Thank you very much.
D, and I'll finish on G. Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Eileen, gorgeous. So I'm going to attempt a few tunes, and these are songs. So in Irish music, a lot of jigs have clearly come from songs. And the first one I got from Hosier. Cheers. Well, actually, I talked to him. He said he wished he was here, but he's got a gig somewhere else in St. Louis tonight. Mistake, right there, Hosier. You'd have a lot more fun here. And so the first one's called The Humours of Whiskey, and actually these both are kind of have a Donegal connection. And it talks about, I suppose, it's whether it's celebrating poitín or whiskey, either one, it celebrates the great drink, and it references Inishowen, which is the main peninsula in Donegal. But actually, seriously, Hosier really sings this really well. So shout out Hosier. And then the second tune is the song is Bacach Hil Andy, and it's not exactly sure what that means, but for sure I think it's a Donegal song, because every version I've heard it from Clannad from Donegal. I've heard Rose Rua, Red Rose, the recordings were from the 50s singing it, and she was in Arranmore Island, and then lately Ye Vagabonds have taken to singing this and they attribute it to her. So, and the lyrics, it's clearly around something to do with the 1798 rebellion, because it talks about Patriarch and Castlebar, and it's kind of one of the places where the French were supposed to arrive, so the song in Irish references the French, but it never kind of worked out the way it was supposed to happen. And Baccha Chilandi could mean a Bucky Highlander, or could it be a reference to Napper Tandy, who was a kind of famous Irish character at that time, historical character. So that's, I mean, I'm not making that up, seriously. It's, so both of these are really just songs, but so I can't sing, and you're glad, and you will be glad that I don't attempt, but I'm just going to try and play the songs as tunes. Okay, Emer, will you take that one?
We're going to continue on now with a march that Emer and I learned when we were in Newfoundland from a piper named Parg McGovern. It's called St. Chinook's March. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and lo and behold, he was talking about St. Chinook, and I said, oh, this is great. I know something about this tune now. So St. Chinook lived near a well, and it had naturally carbonated water coming out of it, and she was fascinated. So she dove into the well to find out what the source of the bubbles was, but it was a magic well, and the well did not like being invaded, so it expelled her and all the water and created the River Shannon. That's the story, which is a pretty cool story. I'm sure it's true. And then we're going to play two jigs written by Sean Ryan, and they are Dancing Eyes and the Castle Jig.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Well, we got 3 more sets. The first tune is an old... Actually, it's not an old caroling tune. It's a tune that is for sure from around the 1600s. It's called Moran's, or as Eileen will tell me, Moran's Return. And it's found in the Joyce collection. At least Eileen mentioned that. And not sure exactly what the tune is. I think it can be about a happy and a sad tune. Either way, it's a beautiful melody, Moran's Return. And then we're playing a few slip jigs after that. If we can get into that thing of being together. All right. And the names of the slip jigs are...
Going to the well for water.
Going to the well for water, go on. And?
My mind will never be easy.
My mind will never be easy. My mind was a little bit uneasy. Emer gave that to me there. So here we go, Moran's Return.
very much. Well, I'm going to continue on with a song this time. Eileen and I have had the privilege of playing here on St. Patrick's Day for a number of years now. And St. Patrick's Day also happens to be Jodie and Eric's wedding anniversary. And I'm going to sing a song now that I think is particularly fitting. Funnily enough, has also been sung by Hosier. We're really giving him a lot of airtime tonight. But if you know this song and you want to join me on the last line of each verse, I'd be very grateful. It's called The Parting Glass. Slight pause. It was also it was made popular in the 70s by the Clancy brothers, possibly the only band ever to wear Bunyan cardigans on stage. I wonder how many of them they brought on tour. Any idea? One. Oh, so it'd be fairly rancid by the end of it.
They use it for underwear too.
Oh, lovely.
They are sorry for my going.
Okay.
David wanted me to share a little testimonial and explain this get-up. Yeah, it's real. There's Bob. And I came in contact with this family when I first showed up in town 27 years ago to help out with the Rainbow Gathering. Met all these people and met Eric early on, you know. And turned out he was an old ball player too. And we made a deal that we were going to get together and play catch. Well, I got involved subsequently. I got recruited out of the batting cage. They saw me switch it and in the fast cage, and I got recruited to the old Gimpy Geezer leagues, which are so charming in this town. These characters who love baseball so much and played some, and they don't want to quit, and they've kept inventing older and older leagues to play in. And I've kept going. Off this year, been through some orthopedic stuff, but I'll still run down to the schoolyard with a mitt and a couple balls and whip a ball at a wall all I can. It's been doing it since I was 4. But I made a deal with Eric, and last time I saw him here, I said, hey, wait a minute, we still haven't kept our deal to get together and play catch. And I have an apology to the universe because, well, I didn't keep the deal. Or maybe he didn't, but I'll hold myself responsible because, well, it's my job to find him with a ball. And I missed him, and we're gonna miss him. So, this is for Eric. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, we're going to play our last few tunes, and, well, you know, one of our customary things is to thank the sound man. So we're going to thank the two sound men, the one we have here tonight, and the one who's been our sound man I came here in 1990 and did my first gig here in 1991. So to Eric, who's been my sound man at Focal Point for 30-something years. So to Eric, hopefully you're enjoying this celebration. And just to thank my friends, because they may not be my friends tomorrow, but Eileen and Rob, and they have recordings together. Emer and Eileen have recordings together. You can always try and find them playing around town and outside of town. They're fantastic, and I thank them for joining me tonight. Thanks, Dave, Jodie, and to your family. We hope this is, this is a celebration and you're enjoying the day. Appreciate everybody being here. So the last 2 tunes are the Trip to Douro, two reels, and then the second one is the Cup of Tea. Yeah, can't beat a cup of tea.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, everybody.